What up, Heart Squad? Today I will be revealing one of my newest cards in my collection. It is by far one of the rarest cards in the entire world, and I'm so grateful to have it part of the collection and especially being able to showcase it to y'all. Now, before we get to the card, one of the most requested videos that y'all wanted me to do after I asked y'all what you want me to do was to show you an update on my sealed Pokemon collection. Now, I'm not going to show you every single box because that would take a very long time, but I will show you some of my more recent purchase of boxes or boxes that I've traded for. It won't include certain boxes like my foreign first edition base set boxes because I believe I showed you enough of those recently. However, I still have tons of those and a bunch of other ones. But without further ado, let me show you some of my absolute favorite sealed Pokemon products. I know you're gonna enjoy today's video, so if you can, Heart Squad, to help support the video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the community, please consider joining and subscribing to the Heart Squad, this amazing community. So, let's get right into it with this. A sealed first edition Gym Challenge booster box. And this is probably, other than Skyridge, my favorite set. Why? Not because of the Charizard, but it was always as a kid growing up because of her. Sabrina, by far the best other than Lance of the gym leaders. I know he was Elite Four, but for myself as a kid, they all were the same, and Sabrina was by far my favorite. And so her being in this set with those amazing cards like the Kadabra, like the holographic trainer Sabrina card, and them being in this set, it was just beyond nostalgic. So this is one of my absolute favorite boxes in my collection, is a sealed first edition Gym Challenge booster box. Prices for this box in the market overall have been kind of skyrocketing for the past year now, and go for like just under $10,000 for this specific Gym Challenge booster box. I mean, basically any box, not like this specific one and all others are not. But so here's the first box, a lovely Gym Challenge booster box. We'll switch it up. Let's go with some EX series. Now, I've featured this one before. This is an EX Delta Species booster box. And I'm going to make the case, and I'd love to know if you agree, I believe EX boxes are some of, if not the rarest boxes for the Pokemon card game, even more so than the Wizards of the Coast boxes like that first edition Gym Challenge and some of the other ones that you're gonna see. A box like EX Delta Species in as good of condition, like doesn't even matter the condition, if it's sealed, it's just absolutely crazy to see something like this. I really haven't seen many listings on eBay for boxes of any of the EX series, and especially the Delta Species one. Last I saw, these boxes go for around 10,000, but that was a few months ago. And just the past few months, the market for EX boxes like all boxes, has increased significantly. I myself don't usually open up sealed boxes like too often. There was that red logo Australian box, but that was not mine. I was doing that as a favor for somebody else. For the most part, all of these boxes that you are seeing are definitely staying sealed, and they're just for my personal collection because, you know, they're incredible sets. Like EX Delta Species, it reminds me of the time I pulled that Gold Star Groudon card that came back a PSA 10. So that's EX Delta Species. Next up is a massive fan favorite set. First edition, you can barely see the stamp. First edition Team Rocket booster box. This one is absolutely staying sealed. And what's great about this set, it is not only has my favorite Squirtle card of all time, but it of course has many dark Pokemon cards like the Blastoise, the Dragonite, and of course the man himself, Charizard, which we pulled in my big first edition base set opening the other day. All of those recent openings will be right over here, like yesterday's video where I opened up some EX Deoxys packs, EX Team Rocket return packs, and EX Emerald packs, and we pulled some amazing cards in yesterday's video. Please go watch that as soon as you're done watching this one. This one goes for around $9,000 to $10,000 for a first edition Team Rocket box. Next up, you can't have Gym Challenge without some Gym Heroes, and a pretty very nice condition box. All the seal's intact, and it's a first edition Gym Heroes box. And what I love about this box is just how bright and vibrant the color of the box is. And it does have some absolutely amazing holographic cards on the inside, like the Moltres, which between you and me, is beautiful. It's a gorgeous card. All of the illustrations in these two sets are amazing. So box like this is just under, well, it's just under the Gym Challenge box, but still these are becoming very, very scarce, and especially as in good condition as this one. So Gym Heroes, and I'd love for y'all at home to let me know your favorite thing that you see in today's video. Next up, we have some, let's go with this one. This is a pretty big heavy hitter. And it's a first edition Neo Genesis booster box from that big purchase that I made within the past several months. Now, I know this is Rhymestyle's favorite set of all time, most likely, and it probably is. And it's a first edition box. These go for between 15 to 25,000. I know it's a wide range, but it's just kind of like whoever pays for it, you want to pay that much, you pay that much. And this is the first edition Neo Genesis box, of course, with that amazing first edition Lugia card. I think a PSA 10-1 went for a lot recently. This is absolutely staying sealed, but it's just gorgeous. I love the box art, and I love all of the Neo sets. I particularly love Neo Destiny best, and then Neo Revelations, and then Neo Genesis. Yeah, sorry about that. Next up, we're switching it up a little bit. This is Heartgold Soulsilver. And I want to say this, and I want to say it 1,000 times. This is probably one of the most underrated sets in the entire world when it comes to Pokemon. Now, I just willy-nilly grabbed this box, so let me first grab the base set version of this, with a beautiful bird is the word on the cover of it. So, Heartgold Soulsilver base set, it just has some phenomenal artwork, and of course it has all of those legend cards, which my boy Nick and I pulled during our charity whole thing last year. And don't worry, eventually in the future we will do that again. But I just wanted to showcase these boxes because they are some absolute fan favorite sets of, personal favorite sets of myself with that Jolteon. Look at the artwork. It's all just beautiful. Absolutely stunning and brave, like this Rayquaza. And this is Heartgold Soulsilver Undaunted. I do have a triumphant box that is on the way, but unfortunately, for purposes of this video, I just recorded this too early and I don't have it yet. Last but not least is Heartgold Soulsilver Unleashed, part of that just amazing Heartgold Soulsilver set, and I'm just very, very fortunate and grateful to have gotten these for my collection. Now, we have some more heavy hitters like this, Call of Legends. Not only does this have legend cards, it has shiny Pokemon on the inside. These boxes are becoming more rare from the day, and I forgot to mention all the value of those other Heartgold Soulsilver boxes. They're really sporadic, but they're such rare boxes that even in those conditions, which those are in good conditions, those go for between $3,000 to $4,000 each. This Call of Legends box is now around $4,000 to $5,000 for a Call of Legends booster box. I originally was going to open up this box for charity. It's just, the price has just gone too high. I'll still be opening up loose Call of Legends packs on this channel in the future for charity, but for now, this box is staying sealed and in this awesome packaging. Now, I have something you have seen before, and that would be these. My Skyridge booster boxes, and now all of these items that you are seeing are not kept here. They are all stored away safely, not on site, and just for videos like this, I bring them out. Excuse me, I'm tearing up. I bring them out just for videos and then I bring them back. So, Skyridge, you know me, I love Skyridge. The emerald shiny green of these boxes is it's just beyond compare. I know there's a Quappleton Expedition. I would say Expedition is as close to this as far as the box goes, but it's just beautiful with all the colors. That's how shiny it is. With just knowing that this was the final set in 2003 that Wizards of the Coast made in limited quantities, and the booster boxes themselves are actually smaller than the other Wizards of the Coast boxes. As we compare the boxes, you are seeing this one's smaller, and it's just overall smaller than the Team Rocket box and all the other ones. But it's still made by Wizards of the Coast. The Wizards logo right there. And so that's one Skyridge box, and just so it looks like I'm not taking one, there's another Skyridge box. There is one more Skyridge box, and just so we can all see it on screen at one time, there they are. 4 Skyridge booster boxes, and each of these boxes now goes for around $35,000 to $40,000. Yeah, $40,000 each for these Skyridge boxes, and I'm just holding on to them because not only the value goes up, but like I said, it's like my favorite set of all time. It would be amazing to pull a Crystal Charizard, guys, and I will be opening up loose Skyridge packs for charity in the future, but for the time being, I just have to keep these sealed because they are just absolutely beautiful, and you gotta respect the artwork, of course. Now let us get to the main event. If you can, please hit the thumbs up button, guys, to help support the video, and subscribe as well. I'm going to show you now a card that there were only 30 to 60 of them produced. And without further ado, I welcome Mr. Ishihara himself, Ishihara GX. Now, I know some of y'all have expressed that it may not be the most pleasant on the eyes of a card. However, to me, I see past that and I see absolute beauty, because this card was given out at a 2018 Summit Dinner for partnerships and other partners of Pokemon back at Pokemon World Championships, Tennessee. I believe it was like late August, and it was just given out at a dinner, and Mr. Ishihara himself gave out 30 to 60 of these cards at said dinner because he was celebrating his 60th birthday, which was, I believe, November 24th or 27th. It was November 24th, 1957. And he got these cards from the Pokemon Company, and these specific cards were given to him, and he gave them out, only 30 to 60 of them, and ever so on the market. There has only, from my knowledge, been 3 on the market. However, you are seeing a PSA 8 out of 10, a near mint 2017 Black Star Ishihara GX card, and there are a total of 4 graded cards of this. I don't think there's any Beckett cards that have been graded of this, so one of the cards is a PSA 10, and Mr. Jeremy Padower, who's a friend of mine in the channel and a big collector for Pokemon and other variety of toys and collectibles, he has the PSA 10, and there's only one PSA Gem Mint 10 card of Ishihara GX. That card worth around $50,000 to $55,000 for that one just right now. This PSA 8 is worth around $25,000 to $30,000. And it is just such a phenomenal part that I'm very, very grateful to have part of the collection, because it's just having a card that you were only able to gotten from the president of Pokemon himself is just such an honor. And to have this part of the collection and cherish it, because that's what it's about, is cherishing the cards in your collection. Is it's just like, feels like you have like a piece of Pokemon with you, and it's very special to me to have something like this to add to the collection, and now add for all the Heart Squad and myself to enjoy. So getting a closer look at the card, it does have Mr. Ishihara himself drawn on the card. It has a nice little Rotom, and you'll take a look, it says 60, congratulations GX 1060. And it's just really cool. I love when people part of the competitive TCG just take a look at the ability and all the other abilities that the card has, and just to be like, I don't know if you can use that in a deck, or, you know, just kind of like using like, whoa, he's an Ultra Beast Pokemon, even though he's a person. But let me know your thoughts overall on this specific card as far as like its playability, and just let me know your thoughts on how the card looks as well, because like I said, there's only been 3 on the market ever, and 4 overall that have been graded by PSA. This is the only PSA 8 card version of this card. There are 2 PSA 9 versions, and of course that PSA 10 that Jeremy Padower has. And I just think this card I think it's just phenomenal looking. It is an absolute treasure, and you really, really just have to respect the artwork, even, whatever your opinions of the card are, because I truly feel that this specific card will be, I mean, it's already one of the rarest cards because there were only 30 to 60 of them. The approximate number is not known publicly, and you were only able to get it from Ishihara, the president of Pokemon himself. And so this card, I believe, is going to just make waves in the Pokemon world and will just continue to just up in value and just up in rarity as well. And but I'd love to know your thoughts on whether you agree, you disagree, and just let me know your overall thoughts on the card design itself. What does that say? Red Chanchako. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage abilities and trainer cards done to this Pokemon. So he's a Pokemon, apparently, an Ultra Beast, HP 350. They should have done like HP like 600,000 or something. But in any case, I'm very, very grateful to add the Ishihara GX promo card to my collection. Doesn't matter for myself as far as the condition goes. It can be a PSA 1, and still having the card itself is just an honor to have something like this. And so, Heart Squad, I do hope you enjoy this kind of pleasant surprise of a collection update video. And if you want, check out yesterday's video of those EX Team Rocket and Deoxys packs, so you can click on those videos now. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed today's video. My name is Leonhart. Stay awesome, stay positive, and as always, I will see y'all in the next video.